Hey, hey, hey. Hello, you be beautiful people. Michelle, boom. You were like the sun coming up, Michelle. Thank you so much. Amber, Mindy, woo! You guys are rolling in this morning. I love it. I love it. Jeff, good to see you, baby. Glad you're here. I'm Michael Botts. And the reason you show up here every morning is the same reason I show up here every morning, because you know in your know that you were not born to fail. You know in your know that you were born to succeed. And the whole purpose of this show is to get you down the road of success. I've owned a business for over 20 years. And over those 20 years, I've had some epic success. And over those 20 years, I've had some ridiculous failures. And I've built a formula for success. And we show up here every morning at 9 a.m. and we go through success. All we do is talk about success. We attack it from different angles. We attack it from the failure angle. We attack it from the success angle. We attack it from a business owner's angle. And that's why you guys show up here every morning. Now look, you were born genius. You were born epic. You were born to impact the world. There's something inside of you, and if your heart is still beating, we need it. There's something inside of you, and if your heart is still beating, we need it. You need to get it out of you and into us. Good morning, Jose. Good morning, Laura. Good morning, Shannon. Good morning, Dana. Hey, Dana. I just met Dana the other day. Thanks for coming live, Dana. But after you're born brilliant, genius, epic, changing the world, you get caught in the riptide of life and you get sucked into the ocean of am I enough? And the whole purpose of this show is to drag you out of the ocean of am I enough, pull you up onto the beach, and start to resuscitate you. You're flatlined. And I'm starting to push your heart and your chest, and you spew out doubt, and you spew out fear, and you spew out limiting beliefs. And you take that first breath. And that first breath is confidence. And that first breath is the life of your dream. And that next breath is boldness. And the next breath is certainty. And you get up different than you were when you came out of the ocean of am I enough. And you start to sprint down the path of I am enough. Knocking down by obstacles, slaying your giants, and giving the world what the world needs from you. Now, if we're going to be successful, we have to have a foundation. We have to have something to step on, something to hold us up. And the foundation of all success is gratitude. Good morning, Kate. Glad you're here. So, we're going to start with some gratitudes. This show every morning starts with gratitudes. I give a little explanation, and then we jump right into gratitudes. And then we take some breaths. So, in your gratitudes, as you're typing them, you need to say it out your mouth. I was thinking about this morning. Good morning, Jose. I was thinking about this morning. Make sure you're not just typing the grateful for us to see it. You need to say it out your mouth, because that's when it has power. Okay? Good morning, Terry. So what I want you to do is I want you to start typing in you're grateful. And this is how it sounds. I am grateful for my 21-year-old son in Pittsburgh that almost calls me every day. Calls me at least twice a week. Oh, does that fill my heart? Michelle's already started, and she says, I am grateful for the beautiful sunny day. It's so funny that we're so grateful that I got one group saying, man, I'm grateful for the rain. They're in Texas. And I got another group saying, man, we're grateful for the sunny day. I think she's in North Carolina. I love it. I love it. Dale Childress Jr. Dale Jr.'s in the house. The master closer. Good to see you, Dale. If you guys need some sales training, Dale is the way to go. And he focuses on roofing sales training. Marie DeMars is in the house. So you start typing your gratitudes now. I am grateful for, I am enough. Now, remember, you say it out your mouth. Don't just type it. Now we're going to do some breaths. All right? Now, the purpose of these breaths is to create space. Because when you create space, the solution comes. What you're supposed to say next, who you're supposed to call next, the next part of your app, the next part of your invention, the next step in hiring a person, the next step in firing a person. All those answers start to flood in when we open the dams by creating space. So we're going to take 4 deep breaths. You need to participate. If you're in your car, you can do it. If you're at your office, you can do it. Wherever you are, if you're in the sound of my voice, you can do this. Ready? Let's breathe in the first breath. Ready? First breath. Ready? Breathe in. Exhale. Good morning, Crystal and Cody. Glad to see you guys. Hey, do you feel that already? Just a first breath already created some space. I mean, I almost feel it on a cellular level, like there's space in between my cells. Maybe it was always there, but I'm starting to feel it and notice it now. All right, let's breathe in confidence and exhale fear. Ready? Breathe in. Good morning, Mark. Now exhale fear. Laura says, I'm grateful for a quiet night's sleep, and I am enough. Oh, man, is sleep important, you know? There's this whole tribe that's like, you can live on 3 hours sleep. I'm not part of that tribe, man. I need 8, 9 hours. Jeff says, I missed yours, Jeff. I'm grateful for songbirds in the morning. That's what Mindy says. Jeff, type yours again. I'm sorry I missed it. It flowed through too fast. All right, let's breathe in. Breathe in. Feel the infinity of you. Now exhale doubt. Man, that time when I exhaled, I felt my spine, my bones crack a little bit because I created space and it relaxed. Drea, good morning. So you're typing in your gratitudes. We're going to take one more breath. I want you to feel the cool air hit the back of your throat and go down into the infinity of you. Ready? Michaela Botts is on here. That's my daughter, Michaela Botts. Michaela, type in your gratitude and say it out loud. Ready? Last breath. Ready? Breathe in. Feel the infinity of you. Now just exhale any fear that you have. I know Michaela's going to some exciting event today. I'm excited for her. There's Jeff's. I'm grateful for electricity, and I'm enough. I love the specific, Jeff. That is absolutely right. You flick it on, it comes on. You flick it off, it flicks off. I'm grateful for electricity too. Absolutely. Hey, if I miss your grateful, that's not because I don't love you. It's because they're flowing in so fast. All right, we're on part 2 of self-discipline. Yesterday we talked about the battle, the civil war of self-discipline. The self-disciplined me. Michaela says, I'm grateful for 3 supportive, amazing brothers, and I am enough. Beautiful, Michaela. Kelvin McCree is in the house. So we've got the self-disciplined Marine me, or you, us, and then we have the free spirit, the wild horse without any fences. And what we talked about yesterday was they are battling each other. I had a civil war going on inside of me. And the residual collateral damage was my family, my business, my relationships. Drea says, I'm grateful for these wonderful donuts and bagels, one of the kinds brought to us this morning. Beautiful. That means they love you. That's a raving fan, Drea. Brenda Barnes says, I'm grateful for life. Yes, you guys are rolling in this morning. So this morning we're going to talk about a self-discipline that you haven't even noticed. A lot of us are saying, I'm not self-disciplined. I can't get disciplined, but I am going to prove you wrong today. I'm going to show you 2 things you do, and that you do them all the time without fail, and it's self-discipline. You might call it something else, but it's you have to make yourself do it, all right? Even though it might become automatic in your brain. The first one is you pay taxes. You realize that you never miss paying your taxes? Yeah, but Michael, that's automatic. It happens without me doing anything. Okay. Let's learn from that, and the things we need to do for our success, let's make sure those are automatic. What if every morning making 10 sales calls was automatic? The same as turning the coffee pot on, making 10 sales calls was automatic. The reason you pay taxes, there's 2 reasons. First, you've been doing it since it's been part of the deal from the get-go. Maria DeMar says, I'm grateful for spring break, the chance to recharge, and a job to encourage. I can't see the rest. To encourage that a job that encourages. Thank you, Marie. I love it. Be here more often. Look, you're paying taxes. There's 2 reasons you do it. It was part of who you are from the get-go. Your family did it. It's been expected of you. So it's a habit. It's a self-discipline. Don't fight me on this. Roll with it. And secondly, there's a consequence if you don't pay the taxes. The reason you'll pay your taxes is because not paying your taxes hurts a lot. You're avoiding pain. What if not making 10 sales calls every day, you felt the same way about that as not paying your taxes? What if you played a trick in your brain and you're like, I can't eat and I can't sleep if I don't make my 10 sales phone calls. I can't have any food until I make my first 10 cell phone calls. I can't go to sleep until I make my 10 cell phone calls. What if the 10 cell phone calls was just like paying your taxes? You did it because it's automatic, and you did it because the pain of not doing it would hurt too bad. What about that? See the self-discipline in paying your taxes? Good morning, Jerry Botts. Do you see the self-discipline you have already? You are paying your taxes, period. And if you're not, there's going to be a bunch of pain. All right, number 2, self-discipline that you're probably not even thinking about, but you are doing it, is you brush your teeth every day. Whether you have false teeth, real teeth, cavities, whatever, but you've from the get-go, now watch this, this is cool. From the get-go, somebody taught you to brush your teeth. You had a coach, and the coach, you don't have a coach for brushing your teeth anymore because the coach did their job and you started brushing your teeth. Remember your mom saying, did you brush your teeth? Remember your dad saying, did you brush your teeth? I'm always saying, I still tell my kids, take care of your teeth. They're grown now. But I'm like, floss, brush. I'm their coach. I'm their mouth hygiene coach. The reason that you brush your teeth every day, part of the reason is because you had a coach coaching you to do it. Another part of the reason is you're avoiding pain. What pain are you avoiding? You're avoiding the pain of tooth decay. You're avoiding the pain of someone rejecting you because your breath stinks. You're avoiding the pain of how you look. You want beautiful white teeth with a big smile because it brings money in, it brings love in, it brings significance in. So those 2 things you're already doing, so don't give me no crap that you're not self-disciplined. You pay your taxes religiously. Yeah, but it's automatic. Let's make our business success habits automatic. You brush your teeth every day, probably twice a day. Why do you do it? To avoid pain. You had a coach to get you started, and it has positive and negative influences. You are self-disciplined. And as soon as we get the self-disciplined and the free spirit, as opposed to fighting each other, collaborating, we blow it up. Our business will take off. Our relationships will take off. Success will chase you down. This is the theme of these talks, guys, about self-discipline. The most disciplined is the most free. Now, Jack Spencer went where he wanted to. Went in first class. That was my mentor. And paid cash for all of his kids' college. Bought all his kids brand new cars. I mean, his wife adored him. His kids adore him. He helped many people, grow and become financially free. But he had ridiculous self-discipline. He could tell you what he paid for his electric bill 7 years ago. He had mastered the fundamentals, and they become self-disciplined habits, and it created success for him. So I want to remind you, the self-disciplined you and the free spirit you, let's get them not fighting anymore, but collaborating, facing a common opponent, which is failure. Hey, I love you. I care about you. You are self-disciplined. I want to remind you, I want you to get it. You are self-disciplined. Stop convincing yourself out of, am I enough? Oh, I don't have any discipline because I haven't lost the weight. You go to work every day. Why do you go to work every day? Well, I need the money. I like to live indoors and I like to eat and I got to pay for my daughter's private school. Okay. Then why can't you use that same motivation to make your 10 phone calls for your business? There is no answer to that question except you've convinced yourself I'm self-disciplined here, but I'm not self-disciplined here. Thank you, Drea. You keep coming, Drea, because you're building me up. I love you. I care about you. Calls to action. Share this video right now on the comments. You can hit share. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, share. All right? Show up here every morning at 9 a.m. I'm going to be here, guys. As long as the cell towers don't fall down, I'm going to be here loving on you, serving you, giving you all of me. And if you need some help in this self-disciplined world, if you need some help to really dawn on you, to get you down the path of success with this self-discipline concept, get to me. I would love to serve you. It would be an honor to help you. Our first session is free. We do a strategy session, see if we would fit together, and then we could start working on a relationship and you building your self-discipline and succeeding. I love you. I care about you. You are my everything. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Have a fantastic day, and notice your self-discipline today, because you are self-disciplined. And we're off there. We're off here. Good morning, Tia. Finish. And we got one more to do here. How do you do this one? And there we go. Hello, you be beautiful people. Michelle, boom. Okay.